Welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution!
Yeah! Welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution. Holy shit. Who names a fucking show after themselves with such brashness, such hubris, such bravado? Kanye West would. That's one person who would. But he doesn't have his own podcast, or else it would be 14 hours long, and he would talk about himself going in the upside down world and then finding new alternate planets where he can create a clothing line for alien children. So instead, you're stuck with me tonight, kids. What are we revolting against? What's the revolution against? It's against man. It's against anybody who's trying to hold you down. If you were a small child and somebody put their foot on your head when you're swimming in the water, and they wouldn't let you fully swim, that's exactly what we're revolting against. Fuck you, Mr. Braden. You bitch. You were the worst swimming coach I ever had. Don't think I forgot, Mr. Braden. I'm kidding. I never had a swim coach as a kid. I never did. That little laughter you hear peeking through in the background is our trusty producer, our trusty sidekick, Jesse Wiseman.
Hi, guys. What the fuck was all of that?
I don't know.
That's just your...
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
Hello,
That's a new me. It's a new dawn.
Going?
It's a new day. It's a new me.
I know. That's your favorite song.
Jables, I don't want to hear it out of your fucking mouth. I broke the glass ceiling by hiring the first ever female producer of a podcast of all time. I don't get enough credit for that. Kellyanne Conway gets, she's getting a lot of credit for Trump, obviously. Mm-hmm. She's in the cab. That's short for the cabinet. Yeah, nobody's ever said that.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's ever said that.
So that's all you.
Yeah, I coined it.
You're starting a revolution.
Don't try to take that from me, Jables. You can't see it here because this one's audio. These are some of the first shows. These are the early days of Earth on the Ross Patterson Revolution. But the Jablers has a gigantic Kathy Lee Gifford glass of wine this evening.
Not true. That is not true. I'm professional as hell.
You are lying.
I'm fucking professional as shit.
Your glass of wine is so big that Mr. Braden could put his whole foot in there and hold down the swimmer. You can't swim today, child.
Mr. Braden is real, right?
No, it's not real.
You just came up with that name out of nowhere.
I do not have a child swimming coach named Mr. Braden. Matter of fact, I don't remember having a child swimming coach at all. To be goddamn matter of fact about it. But I should have. I should have an adult swimming coach. Now that I think about it,
Michael Phelps, I feel like.
Hey,
really,
James,
whoa.
Know your place, okay? We've got sponsors, and you're trying to interject nonsense. Michael Phelps, who fucking talks like that? I broke the glass ceiling for you. I Willy Wonka'd you.
I mean, I was just trying to say that.
Yeah,
you could be him.
No, keep it down. Keep it down.
Okay.
I Willy Wonka'd you, and this is the thanks I get. This is the thanks I get.
Sponsors.
The sponsors tonight are StrikeForceEnergy.com.
One of the faves.
Yeah, god damn it, I love Strike Force Energy. A lot of people ask me, Ross, how are you so fucking amped up all goddamn day long like this? How do you have so much energy? It's not because I'm 26. I'm a couple summers older. That's about it. But it's because I use StrikeForceEnergy.com. It is the tastiest, tiniest little tin pouch full of energy that you rip the pouch. It goes in every single liquid you could possibly imagine. It goes in Kool-Aid. It goes in water. It goes in sodas.
Goes
teas,
in
wine, liqueurs, beers. I love it in fucking Miller Lite. It goes in anything you could possibly imagine. And it'll keep you going past the 5 hours. That 5 hour energy shit tastes like garbage. It tastes like drinking hot fucking garbage that's been sitting in the middle of Baltimore on a 4th of July day. Strike Force Energy doesn't taste like that. You got to kick the can. That's the slogan, kids. Kick the can. They ship everywhere in the entire world. You get 20% off by entering the promo code REVOLUTION. That's 20% off for using the promo code REVOLUTION. They ship anywhere in the entire world. They have subscription to the month club, which I have, obviously, and I love. And last but not least, they got a bottle that pumps out 100 squirts of that shit. You can just put it right on your bar. Right on your barkeep.
And we do.
Yeah. Big fan of StrikeForceEnergy.com. Next up, oh, man. I've been waiting to say his name for a long time. You notice how I said it in a St. James Street James voice?
I did.
Because I've been waiting to say his name for a long time.
Okay.
I'm talking about none other than one of the stars of Helen Keller versus Nightwolves. I'm talking about Van Sant Law. It's time to drop the hammer of justice. Big fan of Van Sant Law. He's arguably the finest personal injury lawyer in the entire United States of America. The guy's the best at what he does, best in the biz, one of the finest lawyers we have, and a fucking upstanding citizen. If you've been in a personal injury or a car accident, if you got a personal injury at work, you're looking for workman's comp, you've been in a car accident, any type of wrongful death, Van Sant Law is the guy you need to call. Call 1-855-GA-INJURY. Yeah, that's 1-855-GA-INJURY. INJURY. Another number that you can throw out there is 404-991-5950. That's 404-991-5950. Look, kids, if you've been hurt on the job, if your boss is treating you like shit, you don't like what's going on in the workplace, you're hurt, you got carpal tunnel, somebody's slapping you around, sexually assaulting you, or you've been in some type of car accident, Van Sant Law, look, him and his personal injury lawyers, they'll take care of you. They'll hook your shit up. And look, just some of a few recent results. They got a $3.25 million case, trip and fall. Boom, $3.25 million. Truck accident, $3 million. Medical negligence, $2.5 million. $2.3 million semi-truck accident. $2.3 million neck injury. $1.6 million wrongful death suit. These guys do not fuck around. They are the Johnny Cochran. David Van Sant is the Johnny Cochran of personal injury lawyers. Huge fan. He's worked with my family and some of my friends for years. Love him. 1-855-GA-INJURY. That is the number to call. Figure it the fuck out, kids, and get on the Van Sant Law train. Next up, Billy. Billy. You fucking know with absolute certainty how much I love Carnivore Club.
I mean,
CarnivoreClub.com is my fucking jam.
Hell yeah.
Kids, what it is it's a meats in a meats in a box of the month club. It's the finest meats delivered to you in a box once a month, right to your doorstep, rain or shine, or hurricane.
Hurricane or shine.
It made it through Hurricane
That's
Matthew
true.
to me. Everything in the world shut down in Wilmington, including the grocery stores, by the way. And that is no lie. They shut down the fucking grocery stores.
Carnivore Club.
They put the metal.
Boom.
They put those metal.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to call them fences. There's barricades over the doors of the grocery store. Like people are gonna start fucking rioting. It's like we live in Wilmington. Nobody's rioting over anything. But there was a slam against my door, and what is it? I open up the door. There's a box of Carnivore Club.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and it was delivered on a Saturday by the USPS, man, the United States Postal.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. I had no power on, no nothing. I'm with my 2-year-old son.
You just opened up that cured meat and
we went to town.
Yeah.
What it is, in all honesty, it is the finest cured meats from all over the world. They look for these fucking meats, and then They buy them and then they put them up in this box, and the box is like super nice. Where you're just like, oh shit, like you feel bad like throwing it away. Like
I've been keeping them.
I know they're nice. They're nice boxes. And it's spicy Predator pork. They've got salami,
truffle salami.
Oh shit, yeah.
All different kinds. Cajun.
Yeah.
They start to, I'm sure, tailor it towards you, but I mean.
The best. It's one of the best.
A
If you
brick
don't know
of
what to get
bacon.
for a bro or like another dude, you got to go to carnivoreclub.co. That's carnivoreclub.co. They're a co. They're a .co. Type in the promo code REVOLUTION. You get 20% off your first order. Your first order, you get 20% off. Big fan. It is a meat of the month club. Next up, we've got arguably my favorite beer in the entire world. I'm talking about Wilmington Brew Company.
What?
Yeah, Wilmington Brew Company.
Love them.
Local fave. Wilmington Brew Company makes I'm just going to say it's the finest beer in the United States. It is. I've literally had beer every single place in the United States. Wilmington Brew Company is my fucking jam. It's my fucking jam.
Every time we have someone come from wherever in the U.S. or the world, they're like, we take them there.
Yeah, we always take them
and
to Wilmington
like,
Brew Company.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
this is the real deal.
Yeah, Wilmington Brewery is the shit. Look, right now they're strictly North Carolina based. But that is changing rapidly. They started off with a small store. They got bigger, got a little bigger shop. Now they are on tap at I want to say 187 restaurants in Wilmington. 80 in Wilmington. 187 in the rest of the state of North Carolina. They're in almost every single restaurant now in North Carolina. Ask for Wilmington, the Wilmington Brew Company. Tell them you want that Wilmington Brewery in your fucking mouth. I recommend Tropical Lightning. Recommend the Raspberry Saison. And this Sneaky Goose is a fucking
You gotta
fave.
do the Sneaky
It's a fave.
Goose, dude.
It's a fave. And if you come to Wilmington, North Carolina, stop in, tell them Ross Patterson sent you, and enjoy it, folks. It's as good as it gets. Last but not least, we've got the finest piece of literature ever written in the United States. I'm talking better than the Constitution. I'm talking better than the Bill of Rights. I'm talking better than the Magna Carta. I'm talking about At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, the first ever romance novel for dudes. Jables, can I get a horse noise? Yeah, there we go.
Yep, best in the biz.
At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, first ever romance novel for dudes, written by the genius, the man among men, Ross Patterson. It's available in bookstores everywhere, Amazon.com, Walmart.com, every .com you can imagine, Barnes & Noble, the whole shit. Funniest book you'll ever read. If you love my films, kids, you'll love the book even more because they let me go wilder, if that's even possible. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Now we can really get down to the biz. We can really get down to brass. It's that time of year again, kids. You know what time it is. It's not the start of spring. Has Easter passed us? Maybe. I don't follow Easter that closely anymore.
We don't live in like a real time and space. It's just sort of like this amazing.
Again, we're past an evolution. We're into a revolution right now.
Boom.
Speaking of revolution, you know who won't be playing at Coachella? Prince and the Revolution. They will not be playing at Coachella. The Coachella lineup just came out today.
Why? What happened to Prince?
I heard it was the weirdest
Is he
thing.
just like not into Coachella?
No,
Me neither.
I heard he was gonna have the elevator take us up, and oh no, let's go. Come on, he's one of my faves.
Oh yeah,
he's
you're allowed.
one of my faves.
You're allowed.
Is it too soon? Is it too soon?
Again, we
It's
don't
about a year from his death.
live in real time
No.
and space, so it's like, is it too soon? Is it too late? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know where we are right now.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know what I mean?
I don't either.
Yeah.
But look, Coachella is here. And I'll say this: Coachella has a negative connotation for a lot of people out in the world. I have been to a few. I will say that I was one of you. I was one of you out there who looked at Coachella from the outside and just said, oh, that's for dirty hippies. That's for stinky, dirty hippies. That's for bums. That's for people who have a shit ton of money in Bitcoin.
No job.
No jobs. No jobs whatsoever. Living off the government cheese.
Or mommy. They're like BMW hippies.
Yeah. But it's like a 2002 BMW. Like, fuck you, mom and dad. You know?
I didn't want it, but
yeah, and it's got 80,000 miles because they drove to work every day, and work was only 5 miles away. Like, fuck you. That's what I thought Coachella was. One day, out of nowhere, I got tired of seeing everyone around me, living in Los Angeles, going to Coachella.
Yeah, it's important to say that you were living in Los Angeles, though.
Because
I don't think anyone else would be like, ooh, I felt the pressures to go to Coachella.
But we have traveled. I think you're wrong on that aspect. And we'll leave this up to the audience to chime in and let me know. Because I think, Coachella was it's trending number one on Twitter. Everybody's fucking amped about Coachella. I think, and again, this is an outsider, I think it's become so big now and such an event that people are traveling from around the world to go to this fucking thing. And to me, having gone since I've been, the day that the Coachella lineup comes out, when it comes out, I get excited for it.
Right, whether you're going to go or not.
Yeah, it feels like a gift under the tree. It feels like something from Amazon Prime has been shipped to my house and I forgot about it. Like I drunk Amazon something.
Oh.
And it was like the doorbell rang. It was like, oh shit, here's this fucking toaster where you can put 9 slices of bread in it. Not 4, 9. That's what I feel like when the Coachella lineup comes out. I'm like, oh fuck, this is shocking. Because you never know what day it's on. You never know when it's coming.
Yeah.
But when it does come, you better be prepared like the Thunderdome. Because it to me, it can either make your day or ruin your day. Because again, I've been and I've enjoyed the magic of Coachella.
Me too.
Yeah. And I get excited for it. But I'm also going to tell you why I get excited for it and who it's all about. One year I saw, I think the first year I went, I believe I saw Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I believe Jay-Z was the headliner. And not going to lie, I had VIP seats. VIP
it's
ticks.
The only way to go.
Yeah. They give you this, what I thought at the time was a Westworld type wristband that had a computer chip in it. Yeah. And they tie that fucker around your thing. So, when you shower with it and whatever, I was worried about getting the computer chip wet. I was like, oh, the robot's going to shut down. They're not going to, when I scan my shit, maybe I shouldn't shower the first night.
I did not understand what it was.
I didn't. Yeah. So when I showered the first night after Coachella, I held my arm out. I held it out of the shower because I was worried about ruining this computer chip. God. Yeah, is that crazy?
It's not crazy. I mean, that arm fit right in, the smelly one.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Fit right into Coachella.
Yeah, because let's face it, it's about 110 degrees. Mm-hmm. Unless you're in VIP, then everything's air conditioned.
But they can't air condition everything.
No, they can't. They can't.
You're gonna get sweaty.
Eventually, you've got to venture outside of VIP and go into Gen Pop. You got to go in with the rest of the population. I don't know who's been raped or murdered out in that crowd. Don't care. Because it's usually when you venture out when you're like, oh man, there's that one obscure band I really want to see on the other side of the Polo Grounds. And I'm gonna roll over there, or like a DJ set, like a DJ Khaled,
who's playing. By the way,
is he playing?
He's playing the last night, the Sunday.
Wow.
Which have they always had Sunday?
Yes, they've always had a Sunday.
So it's always been Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
When I started going, there was only one weekend of it. So that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That kind of. That FOMO, if you will, that fear of missing out with Coachella was simply, when it started, the first of like, oh shit, did you hear what went down on Coachella? It wasn't streamed, wasn't televised. Yeah. You couldn't pop it up on YouTube like you can now. So
you just missed it.
Yeah, you just heard stories and you saw a lot of pictures. You saw a lot of pictures with a Ferris wheel, people having a good time, a bunch of hot ass girls in bikinis, jean shorts, dudes in fucking tank tops. Vans, no socks.
Board shorts all day.
Jelly shoes, a lot of jelly shoes with dirt around their feet, like where the jelly shoes weren't anymore. And so when that was going on, I remember thinking to myself, fuck, man, I got to get to Coachella. I'm hearing all these stories. I'm out in the cold. I'm a fucking beaver out in the cold. Mm-hmm. Like the dam is frozen. I got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So I went. One of my beef fries. Brandon Bonfiglio, me and him, is a big music video producer, if not the biggest, I will say, in the biz.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah. And the beauty about going with him was this. He took me to all the obscure bands that I didn't really know. So, you know, the day starts off probably in the 1 to 2-ish range, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so all 3 days, it starts around the same time. And as we go down this list, because, you know, everybody who sees the list pop up, or you see it on Facebook or Twitter or wherever you are, it starts off with the big names first. You know, you're like, it's Jay-Z, and then fucking, you know, Band of Horses, and that AC/DC, or whoever the fuck's playing that night.
Right.
Then it goes down into almost a Braille-like format where you can barely read the names, like John and the Aardvarks and the Three Fathers. And you're like, wait, what the fuck is that? But Brandon knew John the Aardvarks and the Three Fathers. Like, he knew all these obscure bands. So therefore, we were rolling in probably around the 2 to 3-ish range. And I was seeing a lot of fucking great undiscovered music that I hadn't seen before. The crowds weren't very big that early, but they were excited to be there, and they fucking jammed. I remember I saw Sleigh Bells for the first time with him. Didn't know who they were.
Sleigh Bells.
Didn't know who they were. Yeah, you love them now. But at the time, it was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then, boom, and their first album came out. Boom, they were there. Fucking, you know, I would say there was probably 2,000 people, which for Coachella isn't a lot in their tents, because it's all designated by tents. Wasn't a lot, but they were going bug fuck. I mean, really going ballistic. And I was like, oh shit, this is fucking dope. Boom, he was like, yo, we got to see this next band. Hop over on the next tent. And it was Band of Horses. I was like, oh shit.
Were they kind of unknown at the time too, or?
I feel like more people knew them, or, you know, because the early in the day you start to the later you get is really determined on your level of fame. So like, I felt like they were more famous than Sleigh Bells, and then, you know, it kind of worked its way up through the evening. So maybe I just didn't know about them per se. I'm not a soothsayer. I'm not pretending to know everything. You know,
right?
I can't predict the future,
right?
So, you know, as these days progressed, I was like, I found myself like I was exhausted at the end of day 1, but then day 2, I was like, oh shit, I'm ready to go again, and I find these undiscovered bands that I didn't know.
You like knew what was going on.
Yeah.
You were like, let me.
And I was
this
amped
out.
about. Yeah. You found people with weed or whatever.
Place, yeah.
Huge place.
Yeah.
Huge place. I mean, I you know, it's about a mile walk in, no matter where you are. Even if you're VIP, a bus drops you off, or they have parking. But it's a good mile walk on the way in, and it's hot. Like, there's no shade on that walk. It is a hard fucking.
They test you.
Yeah,
they test
your
fandom.
Yeah, it's a hard mile in,
sure.
And you're sweating. Your shirt's off as a dude. Probably within the first, I would say, 200 yards of that mile walk. Where your shirt's off, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little sun. You start to tell your friends, I'm just gonna get a little sun, because you don't want to seem like, oh, dude, I'm just broing out, just going full shirtless, dude, being
hanging out the back of your shorts.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You kind of want to give it like, hey, bro, I'm just gonna catch a few rays.
Yeah,
I'm gonna catch a few rays.
I'm not like hot. I just like I just need a little color.
I'm gonna catch a couple rays.
Yeah, I just don't want like a farmer's stand guy. It's like, you know how it goes.
I was hungover from the night before. I'm gonna catch a few on my face. You know.
You know who doesn't have to walk that mile in is those dirty fucks that sleep.
Oh, they sleep in tents.
They're like behind the stage.
Behind the stage, it's a tented area, and you can rent those tents out. Again, those are mostly people in Gen Pop that I found. Gen Pop is not VIP, and I don't want to sound like a dickhead either. I hope I'm not coming off like a dickhead saying, VIP, I'm fucking better than you. It's not the case. VIP is out of pure comfort. You're only paying $200 more, so you might as well go into VIP for the fucking weekend. So you can use a stall that's clean, so clean you could fucking eat off the floor. Matter of fact, first day at Coachella, I dropped €1 on the bathroom floor, picked it up and ate it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to me.
Fucking lying,
no,
dude.
I ate this fucking €1. That's how clean it was. Secondly, no lines for the bars and mixed drinks. Mixed drinks is huge. Later on in the evening at a Coachella or any day-long festival that you're at, Bonnaroo, Lollapalooza, you pick your poison on that one. And the reason being is you're drinking beers in the sun all day. You know, it's like, all right, cool. Three comes along, 4 comes along. Man, I've had 2 or 3 beers. 5 comes along, 6 comes along. Man, I've had 5 or 6 beers. I'm not really feeling this, and I'm not taking a piss yet. 110 degrees. So as the night goes on, you want to hit those stiff drinks at the bar. You want that in VIP.
Yeah, wake me up.
Yeah,
pick me up.
Yeah. You're looking for a little Strodka. You're looking for a little Strike Force and vodka. You're looking for a wake me up for those later bands because the last band's not coming on till about 10 or 11, and they're going hard. It's a good hour and a half, 2 hour show. That last band. All the other bands are typically 45 minutes to an hour. This kind of gives you the roundabout, if you will, the walk around of what Coachella is, what it's like, and that was my first experience. After the first year, I got addicted. I got hooked on it, and I was like, shit. Living in Los Angeles, people were packing their shit.
Mm-hmm. The whole town clears out.
Yeah, clears out. Mm-hmm. It's a fucking ghost town, and everywhere you're out, people are like, hey man, you going Coachella shopping tomorrow? I was like, oh, dude, you getting? Yeah, man, I need some shorts, bro. I need some fucking tank top. Oh shit, is that what we're is that what we're fucking doing? And the topic dominates the town where you're in. Again, I did meet some foreigners, but I would say from my first show to the last show and to now what it is now with the live stream around the world. I mean, it's like fucking Farm Aid from the 80s, where you're like, Jesus, man, this is a big ass thing. I mean, it feels like every event is a soccer stadium now, where it's Ellie Goulding and fucking, zinc oxide all over her face and fucking lasers. Shit is lit the fuck up. And you really feel like you're missing out.
Who did I see last time? Girl Talk.
Oh, you got on stage at Girl Talk.
Oh, yeah.
You got on stage at Girl Talk.
I was one of those, like, the dumb girls that are like, yeah, I want to go, because you just get so into it.
Yeah, you got sucked into it. It's you and 100 other girls on stage.
Yeah, just like, pick me.
Yeah, you're dancing like your life depends on it.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Like 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah. You get caught up in it. Then you try to find your friends back out in the crowd. To no avail. Cell phones in a busy area. Good luck, sweet Charlotte. You can't even push a fucking text through. You might as well bring a pigeon with you and a fucking note of where you are, because that's how big it is. And at a certain point, there's no cell service at all.
No.
So you're better off going courier pigeon style.
Yeah. The bandwidth at Coachella is being so bombarded with like
It's like ordering 4 gigs from Verizon and then you go over after like day 2 of the month. That's how fast it is. That's how slow.
Okay, Verizon.
Yeah. Hey, Verizon, you fucks. Everybody's doing it. AT&T is doing it now. They're all fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Sprint's saying they're not, but they are. I don't want to get into those assholes. But so if you're there, don't lose your friends. Do not lose your fucking friends.
Just have a plan.
Have a plan. Have a safety buddy.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, you should get a leash like some of those people at the mall who put their children on it.
I saw that, I think, there.
Yeah. So
I definitely saw girls like
wearing a backpack with a leash.
Together.
Yeah, like a little panda bear with a leash on it.
Like she was like, "Babe, I'm going to do pure MDMA. And I like don't want to worry about life right now."
Yeah. So
and
here's
like,
my leash. Yeah. And it's like, all right, great. I'll walk. You're basically walking a small animal at that point.
Yeah. They are all small, by the way. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're tiny gals.
Tiny gals.
Yeah.
So I go the next year.
Sure.
Boom. Next year. Same thing. Same magic. Same magist. The whole thing.
Sure.
I'm fucking in it.
Yeah.
Year 3. We go.
Yeah.
We go. Same thing. Magical evening. Evening after evening. Amazing time. And again, they treat you a little differently in VIP, which is nice.
Listen,
and you see a lot of weird celebrities.
Random.
And like old people you would never think. I saw Clint Eastwood one year.
No, you didn't.
Dead serious. Saw Clint Eastwood.
That's a lie, man.
Dead serious. Saw him in VIP walking, and he only came out for one day. And I forget who the fucking artist was. It was like somebody super gangster. I want to say like Kendrick Lamar was on the main stage, and it was almost like, yo, why the fuck are you here? And looking back on it now, I think it's because he got kids, and I think maybe a kid was there or something else. He also lives close to there.
Does he have like musician kids? Maybe.
I want to say, I want to say that he does, or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he was there, and I was like, man, that's weird. DiCaprio, you always see there. Every single fucking person from the cast of the Disney musical show.
Yes.
Zac Efron, the other one, who's the brown haired girl?
Baby, what do you call her?
Oh, Baby V. Yeah, Baby V. Big fan of Baby V.
Real,
yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
Big fan of her work. She's there. I remember one time I had because again, you kind of get thrown together when you go to eat and like take breaks because there's little outdoorsy sitches. And I ate dinner one night with the entire cast of Glee.
Pulled up a stump.
Yeah, pulled up a stump next to with the entire cast of Glee, and I didn't know who they were, and I hadn't seen the show, and so I'm sitting there. Night 2, I'd moved on from the Euro, and I think I was going like, I want to say it was like a Mr. Kim sitch, like a teriyaki Sammy.
Sure.
You know, a little teriyaki chicken, Sammy, and then I think I mixed it up with some cheese fries. From another place. Yeah.
Like those gravy.
Well, you go hard.
Like
you're walking all day. You're shoving carbs down your face to trying to get it back going.
Yeah.
You're on hour, 6 or 7 at that point. Shit gets wild. You've been drinking. You need to kick those spirits up a tad. And I remember sitting down with them, and literally within 30 seconds, people started, oh my God, I mean, just really losing their shit. Like I saw 3 girls cry, and I saw a gay guy cry. Dead serious for the dead one. Who's the dead one? That Corey Monteith.
Yes.
Yeah. A gay guy cried for him, and they hugged, and it was a nice thing.
Cute.
Yeah. The Leah Michelle girl. They were all very pleasant people, so I don't have a bad word to say about them.
Sure.
But I was like, oh fuck, I am definitely. And then they're looking at me because I was like probably 7 or 8 years older than them at the time. 4 or 5 summers older than them. Whatever it is.
Sure.
I don't
like basically the same age though.
Almost. Yeah. So, but they're looking at me and they're like, who's this guy not on Glee? Stuffing his face because they're all eating like salads, still staying on their diet because they got to shoot on Monday. Shoot Monday morning. I don't. I'm like, fuck it. My last movie's done. I'm going
forever.
Yeah, I'm going hard like rain now, motherfucker. Yeah. So it's my time.
I'm going DiCaprio.
Yeah. I'm going DiCaprio fat, and they're looking at me like, holy shit. That guy's not in Glee. And I was like, no, I'm definitely not in Glee.
Not in Glee. And then they were probably really confused why you didn't recognize them. But you were like fully like,
yeah, but they were so
confident.
nice
right.
that I didn't. They weren't like that. You know what I'm saying? There's the people that are like, don't you fucking know me? And then they were like, we're just happy to be here. Can you believe we're fucking famous? No, I can't either.
Yeah.
Who thought Glee would have been famous?
Yeah.
Who thought that whole sitch would have been famous? So I grab my shit, walk away. But those are some of the encounters you have there. Lindsay Lohan, you're going to see her with her missing finger this year. She's missing a finger now.
You're going to see her all up in that shit.
Oh, yeah, everywhere. Paris Hilton. I'm surprised she's not playing. But anyways, we're going to go over the lineup here.
Yeah.
Why don't you read me off? Let's go through the night 1 highlights, shall we? And I'll give you my personal take. A lot of people out there don't like to talk about their musical opinions or their taste. Because you always get shit on. Whenever you put something on Facebook or whatever it is, people shit on your musical opinions. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you whether or not I like the artist. Then you can fucking privately judge me or publicly judge me at home once this comes out. Who do we got night 1? Night 1 is a Friday, right?
Night 1 is a Friday, April 14th.
Okay.
And the 21st, actually, my dad's birthday.
That's right. So, by the way, they're doing 2 weekends now.
But it's going to be the same lineup.
And
Fridays.
They have to play the same songs. You're not allowed to play different songs. So that way you don't feel like you're cheating the audience.
Right.
All the cameos have to be the same. Everything has to be the same. And they sign contracts like that.
Okay. So Radiohead.
Is it they're headlining night one?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Here's I'm not gonna go off on everybody, but I'm going to.
The year we were there, Radiohead played, right?
Radiohead played, and they Radioheaded us. I don't know if anyone has been Tom Yorked or Radioheaded by any band in their life, but here's what happens: you go to see this band that you love.
Yep.
And that has so many hits and has like formed your like musical life,
your childhood.
Yeah, and you go
made
to
love
see
to
this
those songs
band,
as a kid. Yeah,
and they just play all of their new shit.
Yeah,
and jam band your fucking face off.
Yep,
and they will not like defiantly, like a little fucking kid.
Yeah,
defiantly will not play the song that they know every single person is there for.
Yep.
And it's shitty. I'm going to say Bon Iver did it to us recently.
Yes. Classic Radiohead, by the way. I have seen Radiohead 5 or 6 times now. By the way, seeing Radiohead is also like seeing Halley's Comet. It's very rare. So
it's very rare.
It's one of those bands where you feel obligated just to go no matter what. And every time, you're right, I've been Radioheaded. They've never played all my favorite songs ever that I wanted to hear. Even Tom York had that one obscure album that was just for him, that he gave out in like a fucking newspaper in London, and then he told everybody to leak it online like that. Like he'll play shit from that, and you're like, motherfucker,
no,
like I'm not here for that.
Did not come to see you.
Play Karma Police.
Yep.
Play it right now.
Play Creep.
Yeah, play
That
Creep.
was my first encounter with it, and it was a long time ago.
Yep.
It's like I saw them at the Greek in LA, and it was like, again, OK Computer. What was the? Yeah,
OK Computer, I believe was their first. Yes.
What was the second one then? It looked like a little like robot.
I don't know, but it was a great album.
Headphones. Anyways, it was a great album.
Great album.
But went to the Greek to see it, but it was really close.
Right.
To OK Computer, right? So it was like, you're gonna play
the song, right? Yeah.
No.
Same with
and that pisses me off.
And Bon Iver did that the other nights.
Not
where
okay, dude.
Their biggest song, Skinny Love, didn't play Skinny Love. Played every other song with Skinny Love. I used to work at I was a bouncer at a bar in college, and a bunch of bands came through. Every night there was a band. So some of the oldies would come in, like Warren Zevon, before he passed away. He played everybody was just there to see Werewolves in London,
Sure.
Werewolves in London. His hair was perfect.
It.
Yep. He knew it, saved it for the end. Everybody went home happy that night.
Yep.
Shit like that is what I like.
Yep.
Widespread, they're jam bandy, even Fish to a certain extent, but they'll still sprinkle in enough hits where you're like, all right, cool. Like I you know what you're getting with that. But like one night, Modest Mouse, which is not a big band at all.
Right.
They had one album out. Their hit song at the time was We'll All Float On.
Yeah.
We'll all float on, all right, we'll all float on. Yeah.
All right.
So the guy gets on the microphone, people start chanting it, and he gets on the microphone and he goes, I know you want to hear We'll All Float On, but you can go fuck yourself. We're a fucking band for... And he told this to the crowd. And I was like, oh, shit. That happened, and then another one, Elliott Smith. Do you remember Elliott Smith? He did the Good Will Hunting soundtrack.
Yes. Stabbed himself?
He's dead. He's dead now. But same thing with him. He got on stage, and he goes, man, I know everybody wants me to play the fucking songs from Good Will Hunting. Fuck you guys, I'm not. And I was just like, oh, all right, cool. Side note about him, picked him up in a dressing room about an hour after the show. Heroin.
Yeah.
Big heroin guy.
Well, everyone knows that.
We had to clean out the needles and all that other shit. But but we're not, I'm talking about, I worked at a small club, maybe, 600 or 700 people. You have to shoot up to go up for 600 or 700 people. Chances are you probably are going to die. So when I heard that story, wasn't surprised.
Sure.
Wasn't surprised. So Radiohead's leading us off. They are going to Radiohead us. Yet, I still don't want to miss it. I'm going to go ahead and admit that. I still don't want to miss it.
Even though they might play it.
I know. The FOMO in me kicks back in. I feel
like I've seen them too many times, and they've Radioheaded me too many times that like I can't.
All right, so who else we got underneath that?
No, I mean the XX.
I like that. Big fan of the XX.
Yeah,
big fan of the XX.
Lot of.
They play a great show. They played at Hollywood Cemetery
amazing
in
place
Los
to see a
Angeles.
band.
Yeah, cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Just when you play in Hollywood Center, it's not for the money at that point. It's just for the fans.
No.
They do cool shit like that. Big fan of them. Who else we got?
Okay, well, am I just going through all of them? Listen to Father John Misty, Empire of the Sun, Dylan Francis, Mick Miller, Steve Agnello.
Sure.
Glass Animals, Fantagram.
Fantagram, I'm a big fan of. I actually fucking love Fantagram.
Me too.
Are they way down that roster on day one?
No.
Okay.
They're in the bigger text.
They're okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Before it goes to Braille.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I'm guessing they're probably going to be in the middle tent-ish.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, and then
or the early show at the big. There's a main stage there.
You think they'll be main stage?
Maybe, but because you need bigger people for earlier on.
Yeah. Little Dragon, Banks, Bonobo.
Yeah.
DJ Shadow. Do you like DJ Shadow?
I don't think I know DJ Shadow.
Really?
Actually. Yeah. And I'm actually coughing.
Do you remember Gangstar?
Because I'm surprised you know who DJ Shadow is.
Well, do you remember Gangstar?
Yes, I remember Gangstar.
Okay, so that's DJ Shadow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck. How old is he?
Gangstar was like when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So 50 years old.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I was gonna say, he's 93.
I can't believe he's going alive.
Yeah.
To be able to go to this. Loco Dice, Dixon, Capital Cities, who I feel always play Coachella now.
Yeah.
In their white Miami Vice blazers,
Sure.
and everybody fucking loves it.
Sure.
Big Gigantic, Crystal Castles.
Okay.
Newer band.
Now we're starting to get obscure.
Right, but you've heard of them.
Yes.
I know you've heard. Oh, okay,
I have
okay.
in passing.
Yes.
I've never heard anybody being like, "Oh my god, if I don't go to this Crystal Castle show, I'm gonna fucking kill myself tonight."
No, but Guided by Voices.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Preservation Hall Jazz Band. We're getting into really small text here.
No.
Floor Plan. Denzel Curry.
Yeah.
Lemon
done
Twigs.
with it. I'm done with it now.
Yeah.
Hit me with night two.
Okay.
Who was night two?
Night 2, Saturday, April 15th and 22nd. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's Beyonce.
Oh, Binanke?
Beyonce.
Binanke?
And there's a little
Beyonce is playing on Saturday night?
Beyonce is the big bow.
Holy shit. That's a big fucking deal.
That's a big deal.
Beyonce is playing Coachella.
Beyonce's playing
on
Coachella.
Saturday nights. God damn it.
That one I would
That's I'll tell you what. Not only is that bringing out the ladies, obviously.
Sure, and they're going to get information.
Obviously. Yeah, of course. But that's going to bring out the fellas, and I'll tell you why. She's got a lot of guest spots, with Jay-Z. There's going to be some special guests that come out and sing with her.
He's going to be the special guest.
Fuck yeah. He's going to do at least two songs with her.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, that's a big get.
It's actually a great night. So Bon Iver, fuck you.
Really?
Fuck you.
They're underneath?
Yeah.
Man. And still, yet another one like Radio. I would still go back just to hear Skinny Love this time.
Do you think that Coachella has some kind of contract with?
I think Coachella's big enough that
you're if you come, you've got to play.
I think they can't do it to Radiohead, but I think they can do it to Bon Iver.
Oh, you think Radiohead's beyond that because they invented the verb
Coachella.
Yeah,
they probably invented Coachella.
Actually, you're right.
I think they're beyond it. I think Bon Iver, they'll be forced to play Skinny Love. By the Coachellians who throw the event.
I'm actually really surprised that Bon Iver is playing. When I saw them recently, they seemed very, very against any social media. They were very adamant about get your phone down, get your thing.
Stop. No, anybody's adamant until the money runs out.
But
until the money runs out, everybody's very, very adamant about it.
Do you think that if anybody's going to actually follow through with it, it would be weird ass Bon Iver? You know what I mean? That would actually be I'm done with this. I'm just going to be.
I've read some interviews with him. He's very intelligent. I think he's highly aware of shit. I don't know why he didn't play Skinny Love.
But I think he's sort of a savant as well. So I think he has some problems with a lot of things. But anyway.
you know what? Interesting fact. I saw him with Kanye. He played with Kanye. He came on and did 5 songs with Kanye at Coachella one year. And it was crazy.
When I saw him, that's what I wanted.
Kanye was a headliner.
Yeah.
All right, who else we got?
Future, DJ Snake.
Future's dope.
Future's dope.
Yeah.
Your favorite DJ Snake.
No.
You love DJ.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Martin Garrix, Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q is cool. All right.
Gucci Mane.
Oh, Gucci Mane, dude! Fresh
I'm down.
the pen.
I'm down.
I wonder if Ray Strumman will join him and sing Black Beatles. Black Beatles and
you never know who's gonna,
You never know if Gucci Mane's gonna get arrested like hour before the show.
You don't know what hologram people are gonna bring out with them as well.
Oh,
so
I would kill to see a hologram
actually...
Whitney Houston with Binanke.
Oh God.
Binanke and a hologram Whitney Houston, the two most powerful black singers of all time, together as one on stage. Hologram Whitney Houston, Binanke singing A Moment Like This. No, what's the
what? Yeah,
what's the
what?
fucking?
Why would they sing that? Just like some random song they both don't sing.
I can't come up with a Whitney Houston song on the top of my head.
Sure, but you would love to see her.
What's the Bodyguard song?
And We'll Always Love You.
Yes,
Yeah.
a duet. Hologram Whitney Houston and Beyonce.
What was the first song that you said?
Melt down the world.
A moment like this.
I think it's Kelly Clarkson. Whatever. Still a diva, still a powerhouse in her own right. Yeah.
Some people wait a lifetime.
Okay,
The Head and the Heart, Two Door Cinema Club, which I know, but I don't know.
I'm giving
Bastille,
$5 about them. Keep going.
Bastille.
All right.
It's great.
Yeah, they're okay.
Local Natives, Dream Car.
Keep going.
Moderat, Avalanches, Miramasa.
Yeah.
We're getting really
starting to head down into the braille.
Yeah.
Kill it. Let's go to Sunday. Who do we got?
Okay.
Hit me, Jabes.
Headlining Sunday, April 16th and 23rd. Kendrick Lamar.
Shit. King Ken, huh?
I know.
King
You'd
Ken, big fan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big fan.
That'll
Big
be
fan.
sweet.
Shit. Dude, Brandon's actually produces all of his videos. He's going to get fucking, super. He'll be backstage with that motherfucker.
Well, we should probably go and just, interview him.
Hop on that train.
No big deal.
Yeah, we got to hop on. We got to hop on those coattails.
After that is a Coachella favorite, Lorde.
No shit.
Yes, it's her 49th birthday, so...
Yeah, she's 16 going on 80. Here's the thing. Not going to lie. Huge fan of that first album. Thought it was amazing.
I think a lot of people are.
I heard her second album was coming out this year. This would make sense that she's doing Coachella.
Yes. I don't think she's ever not done Coachella, though, to be fair.
Yeah, and to be fair, I've seen her at Coachella.
So have I.
Yeah, and that was incredible.
She's amazing.
Amazing. I can't.
But she fits in so well that you're always going to do Coachella. Whether you have a new album or not, she has to. She's
dope.
Coachella.
Here's the other thing I really like about her. She left after that album. I don't fucking see her on social media. I don't see her, faking important shit like Alina Dunham or an Amy Schumer where it's like, oh, hey,
right.
I'm going to ride my fame and not kind of do a movie for 2 years or whatever. She just kind of disappeared. I don't even know where the fuck she's from.
She was friends with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but they fucking
long time.
They keep their shit private.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about them.
That's true. Okay, New Order.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Justice.
Sure.
Porter Robinson.
You bet.
Future Islands.
Yeah, I love their earlier stuff. I don't know if Future Islands is. I don't. I'm sorry.
Islands?
I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. Keep going.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think they played here actually at Ziggy's. Anyways.
Ziggy's by the Sea in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yeah, now
you're producing the show. Tell the city and state.
In Wilmington, North Carolina, formerly Ziggy's, now Throne Theater.
Yes.
ThroneTheater.com. Look them up. Hans Zimmer.
Shut the fuck up. Hans Zimmer's playing?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Wait, what is that?
Hans Zimmer is the most famous fucking musician of all time for movies. It's the Hans Zimmer, dude.
Are you sure?
Positive.
What would he be doing?
He did a show at the Hollywood Bowl with a full orchestra, and I heard it fucking
But he did it
devastated.
fucking badass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Hans Zimmer has done every musical score of every movie you've ever loved your entire
really
life.
Amazing, actually.
Yeah. Dude, imagine being on drugs for Hans Zimmer. Imagine being on pure MDMA.
Oh, and he's gonna play
for Hans Zimmer, and like you hear
Jurassic
the Back,
Park
you hear like the Back to the Future theme song.
Yeah.
You would fucking lose your shit.
I would.
You would lose all of the shit inside of your body, out of your cargo shorts, onto the ground of Coachella, and no one would say anything to you.
I wouldn't wear cargo shorts. But anyways, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled!
There you go.
You've got to say it like that. You cannot say DJ Khaled any other way than that. I'm going to say it
normally, and then you can say it however you want to say it.
DJ Khaled!
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Marshmallow?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Group Love.
Shut the huge fan. Big fan of Group Love. Big fan of Group Love. Damn, this is a favorite. The FOMO's kicking in right now.
I know. Tale of Us.
Yep.
Toots.
Oh.
And the Midals.
Toots and the Midals?
I don't know.
God,
man.
we're getting the Johnny Aardvarks and the fucking Beaver Hunters.
Yeah, it's like hard to see these, which means like you just go, whatever. I'll be drunk by then. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
whatever.
You can kill the list. You can kill the list now.
Yeah, but when I go through it, I'm sure you feel the same way. But I feel like, dang,
that's a powerhouse.
You can like see yourself because
you see yourself there.
You see the day.
Yeah.
I would say the Beyonce. I would go Beyonce.
Look,
although Group Love's my favorite like show.
Is Bon Iver playing the same night as Radiohead?
No.
Other night, okay. Because that way, if you got fucked twice in a row, both bands that you love not playing the music you want to hear, it would ruin the weekend. So it's smart of them to space that out like that.
Yeah.
It's very smart of them to space that out like that. So Bon Iver's opening for Beyonce, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, on the main stage.
You know how that goes, though. Like,
it's
you
a couple
never
hours.
know which way it's going, but definitely on the main stage.
Boy, that is a big lineup.
Yeah,
that is a big lineup.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a powerhouse. If you had your dream, who would it be? Who's your dream lineup be?
My dream lineup?
Yeah, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Of like the big.
Whoever you want. Whoever you want the bands in the world.
So Friday would be Nathaniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
And the Night Sweats.
Sure.
And then opening for them would be Marcy's Playground. I smell sex and
Shut the
candy
fuck up.
Here. No.
I remember that album cover. I see a little
oh.
doll head on the album cover right now. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be weird if you're like Radiohead, the XX, Beyonce, Marcy's Playground?
Oh, it'd be so good.
Yeah.
Live is playing. Wait, Live is playing again?
Like Lumineers, I would love to be on
Lumineers
here.
would be great.
Florence and the Machine.
Yes.
Group Love's my fave.
Yeah.
Bring Joe Cocker back, bring the band, bring Bruce Springsteen.
We're bringing people back. Night one, Hendrix. Stuff it up your butt. Boom. Hendrix comes out on stage.
Oh, okay.
Guess what? No opener. I let him play for 8 hours on acid. Just see where the night takes us. Life's a journey, and I want to see what journey he takes us on for 8 fucking hours.
Very into a jam sesh.
Of Hendrix, yes. That would be a nice like holy fuck. Like whoa, dude. That's a fucking Friday? What the fuck? What's going on Saturday? Boom. Saturday, your headliner, the Rolling Stones. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rolling Stones.
This kind of sounds like Old Cello to me.
I know, but it's not. The Rolling Stones were the only ones there. We'll get to Old Cello in a sec. Then, I would put Cocker on that list.
Oh, yeah.
I would put Joe Cocker on that list.
With the Englishman.
But he's got to be on whatever he was on during that Woodstock performance. Where he is sweaty, writhing. I want a drugged up Joe Cocker. I don't want a sober, like older, like later in life Joe Cocker. No, I want
Joe Cocker and the Englishman.
Yeah. I want
Which was
him,
like Coke and like, that was like the band days.
I want him higher than a Chinese kite. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to see that fucker fly. Rolling around on stage. I want that.
Yeah.
Really, really want that.
If that doesn't happen, you'll be Radioheaded.
Yeah, I'll be like,
essentially,
fuck
like
you,
if he doesn't
sober Joe
this
Cocker,
is what I came for.
Yeah. And that would be like that would be a good night too for me. You know, I'm not going to list off 30 bands because I don't need that. I think the Stones play for a good 3, 2.5, 3 hours when they do play. Cocker, God knows where that guy's. gonna go, and you're gonna need an intermission in between there to really catch your breath and be like, holy fuck, dude, Cocker, and then get ready for the Stones. Like that's a lot of fucking band. For the day.
Yeah. So Sunday
nights. Now Sunday, man, I think I gotta go back to high school and college on this. I know it's gonna be.
I'm like cringing at what you're gonna say.
I would probably say the Dave Matthews Band.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I do enjoy. I enjoy the Dave Matthews Band. They've never gotten old to me.
You see them all the time, though.
I know, but I just.
Do you feel like Coachella?
They have 400 songs.
A different kind of.
Here's the thing about Dave Matthews Band. They have 400 songs.
Yeah. And
you don't know what you're gonna get every night, and they encourage you to share it, stream it, give it away, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
You can go to Spotify and listen to like fucking live shows dating back to like the 90s where it's
never
just like,
get to the end of the catalog.
It's fucking dope. And if that's where we're going that night,
right,
then I want to go down. I want to go Grateful Dead after that with Jerry. I got to see them once. I got to see him actually right before he died. And I was a kid, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Dang.
And it was a dope-ass show. I mean, it was like a 3.5-hour show. So Sunday night, to really fucking bring the engines down, cool the jets, if you will, I want to go all jam bands.
Okay.
Before that, I want to go Widespread Panic. Oh, my God. Yeah. I want to make it. I want to make it an all-day walking for your love.
Yeah, you want to go back to high school, basically, for the last day.
No, I want to go back. Yeah, college-ish. Maybe have Big Head Todd and the Monsters open up for them. Okay. Remember? Bittersweet, more sweet than bitter.
I would go Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Walk on the ocean. Dude, there was a lot of people who loved Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Living with you. Oh, what's that?
And it's good. You're talking about Better Than Ezra.
Okay.
Better
also
than Ezra.
them.
Yeah.
Let's go right into Better Than Ezra.
That's too big of a day. It's too big of a day.
Can't handle it.
You outgrew your jeans.
I blew my...
Yeah. You blew your jeans out. Is what you did. You blew it back out of your jeans.
I was going to say blow my load, but that sounded really weird, and I couldn't say it.
And again, you're a female producer.
No, I know, but I was...
Who's barefoot.
I know, but I was pitching it for you to finish it, and you said jeans instead.
You were trying to tee that up for me.
Yeah.
Look, first show. You know.
Okay, so we're gonna get the teeing up producer.
Opening day jitters that you have, and that's fine. Like we all understand it. People get nervous from time to time. Nothing you can do about that. Oh boy!
Cut the audio.
Yeah.
Cut the audio.
And it all goes out.
Yeah.
No, but I'm happy about this lineup, and I'll tell you why. Old Cella. Is what they were calling it. Really was called like Party in the Desert or some bullshit. Was a couple months before. I was thinking about going because the Stones were there. It was the Stones, the Who, Bob Dylan,
DJ Snake.
Yeah. DJ Snake was not there.
It's just all of them and DJ Snake.
Yeah, it was. Who else was there? Dylan. Who has said Pink Floyd, but it was Roger Waters. It wasn't like all of Pink Floyd. It was Roger Waters, I think, playing Pink Floyd shit.
Oh, yeah.
I know night one was like Stones and Dylan, and then it fucking jaunted on down to June.
McCartney.
That's right. Paul McCartney was the next night. Who else? Who else was on that lineup?
Let's see.
There was only 6. I know that. There was only 6. And they were polite about it because they figured, oh, hey, people are old as shit. They're not going to come for a 15-hour concert.
And how many days was it?
It was 3 days, same as Coachella.
Okay.
But there was only 2 bands a night. And
Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, McCartney, Neil Young, Roger Waters, The Who.
That's it.
But that's
seats,
it.
And they had seats.
So there wasn't any like weird middle bands.
No. And they had seats, so it was a nice event.
Yeah. But that's what I was gonna save. I was gonna save your ass with the VIP comments that you were making by saying that we're a little bit older, and so like no shame if you can handle the heat, if you can party like that in Gen Pop, take mushrooms all day, acid at night. Like I love you.
Yeah. I do too.
Envy you.
I love you too.
But I just personally can't do it, and I don't think that you can't stop it. I'm trying to save you.
I know.
So that's not what you meant by I only go VIP.
No.
It was like at the stage that I'm at in my life.
Level of comfort. Yes. Level of comfort is the key.
I cannot handle that amount of heat and no water and drugs all day and like, yeah.
Right.
That's all.
But also level of comfort now is a key where it's, when you're younger, you don't give a shit.
No,
dude,
fuck. You'll
camp out behind the stage. Yeah.
Like you'll have no money. You'll have a bottle of water. Like I get it. And I love it.
You'll sleep in a,
and I've been there.
You'll sleep in a half a cut off sleeping bag of a strawberry shortcake. A sleeping bag, half of it. It might even come up to just your dong. You'll sleep in that, and then go shirtless and roll around the grass the rest of the night. That's where you were at, at one point. But now you're like,
sure.
I need some AC and some mixed drinks. I need some high end shit.
Yeah.
That's that is actually evolution.
Oh God.
That really is.
And
that's.
I tried to save you, but you just keep going.
No, I'm just saying. It's kind of like sitting in first class for the first time, and you're like, oh fuck, what was I doing sitting in coach all those years?
A luxury enjoyed.
I know.
Becomes a necessity.
For some people, it does. I'm not one of those people. I fly coach a lot of places.
Yeah, you've been in first class.
I would prefer to
sure, but you're not gonna like lose your fucking mind if you can't go first
You
class.
never know. You never know.
Okay, maybe you are. I don't know.
I'm kidding.
I don't know that about you.
No. I like to fly a lot of cargo planes. Sit in the back with the chickens.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot of Mexicans.
Sure,
I like Mexicans on my plane, like foreigners. A lot of foreigners on my plane.
Mm-hmm.
I like that stink. I like the smell of curry whenever I walk on a flight, and or a concert venue.
What's your all-time favorite concert that you ever went to?
Me?
You've been to a lot. It's your thing.
I have probably been to. I would venture to say maybe 500 concerts. In my lifetime.
I believe that. It's your most favorite thing to do. So I want to know.
Love live music. But I enjoy it anywhere. Like I don't have to go to like, a huge concert to enjoy shit. I enjoy smaller bands. Fuck that. I went to Third Eye Blind. And that was dope.
Yeah.
Like that was in a small venue.
That was dope. And if anyone.
It was like 500 or 600 people there. And it was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Cool. And they played all their hits and it was rad. And it was like, I don't need fucking pyrotechnics or, Miley Cyrus butt fucking a giraffe on stage. I don't need to see Betty White come out with dildos, throwing dildos at people in the crowd.
Be nice,
for Calvin Harris. Yeah, it'd be nice, of course, but I don't need that.
But you don't need it.
I enjoy live music. So if I had my druthers, my dros, if you will, I would love to see the Rolling Stones at like an intimate venue like the Roxy. I think that would be my ultimate dream night. I would say.
Oh, I was saying your favorite that you've been to.
That I've been to?
Yes, because you've been to so many, and it's your favorite thing. Like, what's your?
So I saw Bruce Springsteen at the Roxy, and I remember thinking to myself, "Holy shit, it would be incredible if the Rolling Stones played here."
Okay.
Small venue.
Okay.
Like I was like, "Oh my god, we're way too close. There's only like 200 people here. This doesn't feel right." He does shit like that. Bruce does shit like that.
Oh, for sure.
The Stones,
He's the best.
The Stones, when they went on their warm-up tour, did something like that and played at this tiny-ass bar over in Echo Park.
Yes.
And it was like 150 people. People were literally smashing against the glass trying to get in.
Right.
Something like seeing the Rolling Stones in a small setting would be great. Because I enjoy their new album too. I think that would sound good there.
God, that would be the only way to go. You know how Lady Gaga's doing that bar tour or whatever?
Yeah. She
or
completed
did
it.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Way done. But if the the people that should have done it were the Rolling Stones. With their new album, though. Their new album fits so much more into that than hers did.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I love the Rolling Stones more than life itself. I can say with absolute certainty they just won't do that shit.
They don't
look. They're the first ones to fully realize their commercial potential with music, merchandise, all of it. Their email system is on point. I bought some merch from them. Like I still get emails, but the emails aren't invasive. They're always like, "Oh, hey, there's a signed painting by Mick Jagger. Do you want it?" You click on it, you're like, "Oh fuck, what did he paint?
Yeah, I want it.
What did he? Yeah. And they'll be like, "Oh, hey." Here's a CD, it's brand new out, limited edition, 1972, London. And you're like, oh, wait, where the fuck was this? Yeah. And you're like, geez, you want to pop over for that?
Yeah.
So they have cool shit like that. Whereas other bands, you sign up for their thing and it's like they'll drill you every single day with an email or flyer like, hey, come see me in Palm Beach. Next morning, wake up, I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm in fucking Destin. It's like, dude, you're still in Florida. I get it. You're still in fucking Florida. Like, I don't need to see the goddamn emails every day.
Yeah. Like, if I could make it to Florida.
Don't need to see the emails every day.
I gotcha.
So I think, and look, out of every year they tour, they're the highest grossing band. I just think the money is too much. Why at this point in their life? I have no idea. But I wish before they went out, they would do like an intimate, just pop up all over the United States, play, and that's it. I will say this, Keith does it though. So every city they're in, Keith goes by himself later that night and plays some tiny shitty bar.
Forgive me, but his music is so bad.
I know. Look, he's not the best, but he's an amazing guitar player. So like sometimes he'll go and sit in with other bands.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Just don't sing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. Even to this day, they let him sing probably about 2 to 3 songs a show.
Right.
Usually Happy. And is one of the songs. And Mick's off stage taking a breather because he's just run fucking 86 miles on stage, being 73 years old.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, but I appreciate it. I appreciate him making the effort.
Yeah, again, like if you're just playing guitar, like you don't have to even sing. Like I will go and see you play guitar, like riff it out, noodle at a little bar, right? Like you don't need to also sing. You don't need to sing.
No,
just play the guitar.
Yeah. And play the fucking hits. Play the fucking hits.
Don't fucking Radiohead me.
Yeah, don't fucking Radiohead me. Play the fucking hits.
Moral of the story. Moral of the story.
It's the moral of my life. More like it.
Okay.
It's the
don't
it's
Radiohead
the moral,
me, bitch.
Don't fucking Radiohead me. Any aspiring bands out there? Remember where you came from. If you have a bunch of fucking hits, especially whatever that first one was, fucking play it. Why do I like Dave Matthews so goddamn much? First hit they ever had was Ants Marching. You can bet your sweet fucking ass they play that at every single goddamn show. Because they know where they came from, and they know that chances are there's somebody in that fucking crowd. That was the first song that I found Dave Matthews from. And with that, you can probably take shit on all my musical choices. And if you're going to, go to the Ross Patterson Facebook fan page, or go to the Ross Patterson Revolution Facebook fan page. Take shit there. Stop on by and say hello. We got a live show happening. We got some merch available. So stop on by, swing on by, and I appreciate you stopping in for the first show, the first of many.
Oh my gosh, we made
first
it through.
Of many.
You did great.
Yep. You're putting your shoes back on. Don't. You're still doing it barefoot.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But thanks for being here, kids. This was a fun one. For the producer extraordinaire, Jesse Wiseman, aka J Dubs, and
J Blue Eyes or Jesse Wiseman all over the internet.
Yeah, you're welks. I am Ross Patterson. This is the revolution, folks. It's fucking happening. It is all fucking happening.